not everybody swims. It's really people, like if everybody in this room all of a sudden had to swim, most of us, probably everybody here, a few people might be decent swimmers, but most people drowned. Like this place filled up with water, everybody started panicking. Only some of us.
I'd hold on to you probably.
Water for so long, a lot of people would panic and drown, and I hate that idea, that feeling. So I think that a lot of people should kind of go learn how to swim if you don't know how to swim.
I like it. It holds things in all the right places.
Look, you should see this. Look at do some push-ups, dog. Richard, look at these punches. They need some work.
Were you counting down the days? Was this circled on the calendar? August 1st, your suspension would be over.
Yeah, I can't wait. I mean, man, just get right back to it, get punched and kicked and all that good stuff.
Sometimes he'll hit me up every now and then. He'll go, hey, Nathan, this is Jean-Claude Van Damme.
Does that bother you that people kind of frame you and your brother to be these bad guys that come in and are going to talk smack and swear and do this and act bad?
That person getting the button ready, though, I wish I could see him in a cage fighting another human being and see what comes out of his mouth. Or her mouth.
Right. Well, here's the thing. You haven't lost a fight since Rory McDonald, obviously.
No offense to the button holders at home.
You did a triathlon, less than 2 weeks out before this? Do you think that's something that's good for training? Or?
Yeah, well, if I fall off, that's not good. Then I fall and eat and it's probably not going to be good. But, I wasn't racing like a real racy racer.
Put that badonkadonk away. That does not make me want to race you.
You gotta warn me when that happens. So you get brushed up.
Well, it's been embarrassing. You don't always, come off the way that you want to, or you look the way you want to. I had to go out there and, and just act up and become the evil villain and calling guys out and stuff and, but it seemed to have worked. I'm getting the fights I want. And
sometimes you gotta crack a few eggs to make an omelet. You gotta crack a couple eggs? Yeah, you gotta crack an egg.
Is that your new flick? So you're throwing down life lessons now,
I'm throwing down eggs.
More I think about how it's a fight and real like a fight. People attract a net. He was spitting it on that big stage, you know what I'm saying? So, what was the question?
I felt bad though. I fought this one dude who did that, and then I beat him up pretty bad, and then I don't even think I shook his hand after the fight, and then I feel bad about that. Well, and I think I wrote him. I think I even direct messaged him one time or something like that. I was like, hey man, sorry for. But he didn't message me back.
Or that The Rock can get it as well. What exactly did you mean by that? What was it that The Rock did?
Nigga, he's on that side. Fuck him. I'm on the West Coast side. Mike Tyson should have been here anyway. He's the baddest man on the planet, right? He should have been the one. He should have been the one over here. I'm over here on the rock, huh? You guys caught me under a bad time, but you know what I'm saying? The Rock's cool. I like ballers.
People do tricks. Like I go like, and they do like little spin. I watch them on YouTube.
Yo. The fuck, dude? I'm gonna repeat myself a bunch of times. Go outside. You know who I'm talking to. Go over there. He's lost privileges. Go outside. I work here. I'll get sick of it in Vegas. I'm like, all right, I've had enough of you people. It's overwhelming. Vegas is like Hollywood for MMA, especially.
Yeah, I can see that.
And people are aggressive, and you could do it for so long, but after a minute, you're like, all right, I'm had enough of people. Get away from me. Quit touching me. Because people start grabbing and they're all drinking out there. But you come home and there's people show you love, and people are like, oh, he must get sick of that. I'm like, come on, man.
Hell no, man. I mean, you're definitely...
Poor me, huh? Yeah, poor me. Eat your vegetables. It's a little silly, man. Got pictures of me up in his garage with him punching me in the face. Like, what the fuck? Who does that?
How many times a day do you think about sex?
I mean, occasionally.
That's a good answer.
Some girl at hometown was talking about some dudes wanted to fight me.
Okay.
And my brother was like, fight him? What the These two girls were like, yeah, and I was talking about him. Oh, why they say that? And he's like, they want to fight him. He's a professional fighter. They want to fight him. My brother said this to him. I was only like 20 years old. And I'm like, yeah, hey, I'm a professional fighter. I didn't even think about it like that.
Right.
I had 7 fights or something like that. I'm like, yeah, why does he want to fight me? I was all like jumped on board with him. What the hell do you want to fight me for?
My girl's dad, you know, she, for like 5 years, you know what I mean? Like I dated this girl and her dad probably, I don't think he ever even wanted to meet me. You know, I mean, I thought the world of this guy, but I never met him one time, you know. And like that's kind of, you know, I feel like that has a lot to do with, you know, how I look on television.
I'm not gonna do what everyone thinks I'm gonna do. Flip out, man.
Should be good. Yeah, check out Jake Schild's seminar at the 6 Levels Gym. That's a legit seminar right there. He's gonna show you how to, you know how he always wins. You know what I'm saying?
How do you feel back at 55?
I don't know the answer.
Getting a scuffle with anybody?
No, not at all. No way. No. I'm a good sport. I'm a good sport. Honestly, it might not seem like it makes. I don't know MMA. I don't know if it does or doesn't, but I'm a pretty good sport. You know, I'm not too competitive here. I mean, I fight, so if we don't want to get into a fight, we're just racing.
Can we look forward to seeing from you this Saturday night?
Go home in one piece. That's my plan.
Well, best of luck to you. Thank you. That's great.
Fuck him.
Fuck me, pal. Fuck you. No. Fuck me.
You don't keep me in charge, because me in charge is like, you know what I'm saying? We need a boss in there. I'm in there. I'm in there to play and have fun. I'm bad for business. I make fun of people. People make fun of me. We end up having that. We've been having full-on matches. I'm like, we're getting down in here.
If you could have a superpower, what would it be?
I'd be like Wolverine, where you just heal again.
When they shot him, and that motherfucker just bam. You know, all of a sudden his head.
I don't need the claws. I'll take the claws too, but I don't need the claws. But
You don't have plain black?
let me check to see what I have.
Them little silly ass camo shit. I'm never gonna retire, that for sure.
You're never actually gonna make a big to-do, a big press conference, say I'm done.
Here's my gloves.
Yeah.
You got Donald Cerrone, who I just fought, and Rafael Dos Anjos, who I just fought. And now I'm ranked like number 47 or some shit. You get one middle finger, and you're like, all of a sudden, you don't count anymore.
There's a strong possibility that Ben fought tonight with a toothpick in his mouth, and I'm just wondering if you can comment on it, if you had any thoughts at all on fighting with a toothpick in his mouth.
I don't know if he did. That's weird.
Now, Nick, obviously a dominating performance on the ground. What I found even more impressive is you outboxed a boxer. Was that your strategy going into the fight?
I didn't know he was a boxer. I just figured he's a regular MMA fighter. But yeah, you're a pretty important guy now, man. You got the microphone and everything, huh? You love fighting? No, I don't love fighting. It's a living hell. To fight me too much, you know, I'm not going to be the one to back out of these fights. You know, nobody gives about me. They're over here throwing me in a fight after fight after fight. They're like, oh, this guy will knock him out. We'll get rid of him like that. You know what I mean? Like, you know, you're going to have to find some other way. You know what I mean?
I actually heard last week you competed in a triathlon, correct? Are you going to look to maybe take some time?
My friend Paul beat me. You know, I got a mountain biking and he started training up. And, man, he became a really good mountain biker, you know, so I thought I'd be fine if I just, you know, had a good swim and you know, kept ahead of him on the bike course, and then he comes running up the hills and passed me, and you know, that was kind of hard to deal with. So I already kind of went through like a loss in a way.
Maybe that motivated you for this.
I think it just kind of, I don't know, it did something.
I always wake up
in the morning.
You know, he's my brother. I'm competitive with him as well. Like, if he runs fast, I'm trying to run just as fast, so it's motivating. I like that answer better than that whole beat around the bush one in the first. Is that better?
I'll say this, Nick, I think some people thought you didn't like to do this kind of thing, and maybe that's why you didn't get asked as much.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't think they're interested, really. I don't think, well, you know, it's not that they're interested, it's not that they're not interested. I'm not running around, you know, waiting to do some extra credit work, you know.
He's learning on his own. Get him!
He's on the way. He's tough. You got to be tough in this game, you know. If you're not, you better get out.
sometimes people overstep the mark. When he called you a cholo gangster, was that overstepping the mark in your mind?
No, that's what he thinks. That's what he thinks. Got my opinions too. That's a cool tattoo. Like that.
I base all my faith in technique and mixed martial arts, you know, I mean, in the training. I don't get all, you know, all like, you see people get all, you know, and they do the whole thing.
No way. No goddamn way.
Charlie Brown?
No, it's not Charlie Brown, bro. But I
Ziggy? Whatever bald ones can I think of?
It was a little mousy character. I don't remember.
Mousy. Awesome.
No, it was.
This is not the
Mickey?
Charlie.
No, not
I'm not
Mickey.
offended.
No,
we can figure it out. Mighty Mouse?
You're watching those old school cartoons like from the 80s, like Secret of
Stay Puft Marshmallow Man?
Secret of Nim.
Secret of Nim, yeah.
Yeah, see?
She was hating on you before.
No, I can imagine. I'm very sorry about it. How you doing? I'm Nick. Nice to meet you. How you doing? I'm Nick. Nice to meet you. Thanks a lot. Appreciate that. Thank you, man. Appreciate it.
Oh man, tagged up the whole house. That's obnoxious. My favorite position is
quarterback.
Mm-hmm. Good shit. That was a great answer too.
Actually need a day or two to just kind of, and then my brother's kicking my and then they're going seeing that and they're going, what the going on? But, you know, I was burnt for just a few days and then I picked it up and then came back on them pretty good.
I mean, come on. How do you guys expect to beat me?
Not everybody can say they'll whoop Floyd Mayweather, but I'm telling you, hey, Floyd, I'll whoop your ass. You know what I mean? Like, I'll even cut down skinny as hell and fight him.
That was a good idea, huh? I wanted to make sure that I wasn't so ratchet before the whole thing took place.
Yeah, those push-ups paid off, man.
These things they use that, and then people will make a highlight video, and then they'll use that little section, little part. It's just, it haunts you. You're like, why didn't I just get a haircut before I left town?
That's what I'm saying.
There's irony in this. Elaborate, please.
Is that? Come here, okay. Yeah, like you were saying,